Hello and welcome back to Vortex Design Studios, home of MobileMusicPro.com. I am your host, Vortex. Thanks, guys, for joining us back again here. We have a great video for you today. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about things that new producers should grab with these beautiful Black Friday deals. So we got a few things we're going to cover, a few different categories. There's only a few things per category because we want to make this a bit of a short video, but we will be covering things like headphones, speakers, mixing plugins, effect plugins, and instruments. So there's a few different things, guys, to go through. Of course, iPad is an amazing music production device. So there's a myriad of things that you guys can grab, but we're just going to be focusing on a few of those things today. So we hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get to it. So first category is speakers. Every new producer is, of course, going to need a great pair of speakers, guys. So you'll see the KRKs in the background here, but we're going to be going through those and a few other ones as well. So first up is the Presonus speakers for only $100. These are really a great deal, really great for new producers that are just starting out, especially new iPad music producers who just need something cheap that can still get the job done, because we all started from scratch, guys. We all started from zero. We all started from almost nothing, no equipment at all. So this is a great place to start to get to that next level that can then get you to the next level. So check that out. Only $100 for these guys. Then next up, we have those KRKs. This is really great. The G5s here, the G3s, 5-inch speakers. These are really great. They're now only should be $150 a piece, so $300 total. These are really a great deal. You'll find these here at Vortex Design Studios, right here in the studio. Really been using these for years now, so this has been a great investment. And KRK is great all around. We also have some KRK headphones in the next section to check out, but definitely recommend these guys. Really great speakers. You'll find these in all of the videos and Instagram and videos and YouTube videos. You'll always see these big bright yellow speakers, these big bright yellow circles. So next up after that, if you guys have a little bit more money to spend, you can check out these next speakers. The Yamaha HS5, guys, is a pretty great deal. Now, these are going to be a little bit more expensive. These are going to be more around the $400 range, but these are still great speakers because these are something that you want to get to with your next level. When you start making a little bit of money with your music, this is something that you want to really grab at some point. And especially if you're a home producer, you want to be able to get the lows and the highs, as many frequencies as possible. So definitely recommend these guys. So after that, these are just the three that we recommend. Of course, you guys will find all the links in the YouTube video description below. If you guys don't like these particular choices, please comment below in the video below and let us know what are your guys' top 3 choices for speakers. All right, and the next section, guys, we're going to be talking about headphones. These are very important, especially if you don't want to wake up your neighbors or your parents or anybody else that's going to be in the close proximity, guys, of you making music. So check this out. We have 3 different ones, as usual, 3 different choices, because we're trying to keep this video short. So the first up, we got the KRKs 6400s. Highly recommend it. You'll find, again, these in Vortex Design Studios, always going to be in this studio. The KRKs, $100, great for starting out. You can really hear a bunch of frequencies. In my opinion, this really is the most accurate pair of speakers for around $100. So guys, check that out. KRK 6400s, $100. Next up, we have the Audio-Technica M50s, guys. These are highly recommended from a bunch of different producers around the world. These are around $150, so a little bit more. We're kind of going from, cheapest to most expensive here. And this is going to be a great recommendation. These are actually going to be the next pair of headphones that are going to live in this studios as a backup. And just in case another producer wants to come by and check it out, we want to be able to use those headphones. So this is really great. Again, awesome price on a budget. You almost can't really find anything for over $200 these days that you really need to start out. So these are speakers great for new producers starting out. The M50s, $150. And finally, guys, we have the R70s, again by Audio-Technica. Yeah, you could probably tell we love that company over here, just like we love KRK over here at Mobile Music Pro. And that price is going to be the most expensive. As always, the third one is going to be the priciest. So if you guys have made a little bit of money here, you guys have made a little bit of money with your music, you want to be able to get a little bit more frequency range in your headphones, pick these things up, $350. Really a great price. Again, guys, these type of headphones would have been $1,000 or more plus back just 10 years ago. So really, really great. Check these guys out. And that's it for the headphones section, guys. So remember, if you don't like these choices, definitely leave your choices in the comments below and let us know. And don't forget, of course, all the links will be in the video description below. Now, of course, every new producer is also going to need a great set of mixing plugins. So there's a great choices here, a lot of choices in the iTunes Apple Store, but we're going to go through just a few different choices here, again, to keep the video short. So the first up is going to be 4 Pockets for $23. Guys, this company makes so many plugins. In fact, they keep pumping out plugins so fast, I can't really keep up. There's just so many that I'm sort of losing track at this point. So if you guys want to check out this company, definitely check them out on the iTunes Store. There is a lot of different plugins, but they also have all the basics that you need. And you can get the basics, just these 2 essential suites, for only about $23. So definitely check those out. Next up, we have FAC, the FAC bundle. This is a little bit more expensive bundle. There's a lot more tools here, but there is really, guys, so much to choose from here. So I recommend getting every single plugin from FAC. There's just going to be so many workhorses in there for you, from compressors to EQs, everything that you guys need to first start out. This is a great company with a bunch of great plugins, and I can't really wait to see what they're going to do next. I pretty much use their Bandit compressor plugin on just about every single track. It just sounds so clean and gives a great analog character to it. So make sure you check out the FAC plugin suite for only $32. Now, next up, guys, if you really want to take your mixing to the next level and use real awesome plugins, that same plugins that exist on the desktop, you will find the FabFilter Pro suite to be the best on the market. Now, this is going to be the most expensive, but again, this is the best. This is what people use on the desktop. This is what pro plugins and pro producers have been using for almost a decade plus. So this is going to be the best plugins you can find on the desktop, and so of course they're going to be the best plugins that you can find on the iPad. So that suite right now is running around $94. So it's a little bit expensive, but again, guys, this is what you want to get when you want to take your production to the next level. You can start out with the 4 Pockets plugins, maybe move up to the FAC, and then finally hit the FabFilter, because that is going to be the one that you're going to end up using at the end of the day anyway. Whether it's a year from now or a few years from now, this is what everybody ends up using. So great choices, guys. Again, these are some of the great mixing plugins that pretty much every new producer should be thinking about getting with these holiday deals. Next up, we have effect plugins. Now, these are going to be something that you want to add to your mix to be able to have taste and character and make it stand out, make it unique. And, you know, a lot of those plugins that make things sound like things that are on the radio, like reverb, a lot of those plugins can be found here, guys, especially on the iPad. Because, again, there's just so many tools, so many apps available to you. But here are some great effects. So we have, first up, Eventide. Guys, these have so many effects, so many great ones. Some of the newest ones like Mangleverb and a Black Hole Reverb. These are really studio quality plugins. Again, these can be found on the desktop as well. These are really great plugins. Really highly recommend them. They go on almost every single mix that I make. So just at some point, just to add that unique extra character. So Eventide plugins, they're a little bit expensive, but again, guys, they're just great. And if you get a bundle, if you happen to get a bundle, you can get a great deal. Next up is AudioDamage. These guys make another great company, guys, making a bunch of great plugins for the iPad. You can find some of the greatest ones here. In fact, they make a great free plugin called Rough Rider. It's a great compressor, completely free. We use it all the time here on Mobile Music Pro. Throw it on a bunch of our different tracks, anything from drums all the way to actual instruments like guitars. So they make a bunch of great plugins. Their reverb plugin, EOS2, is particularly nice, particularly sweet. Highly recommend you check that out. And DubStation, really great plugin. This actually simulates halftime, the halftime plugin on the desktop. So this is a really great plugin to use for trap music, for hip hop music. In fact, I even throw it on some of my electronic music as well, just because it can give you that great little character that just adds a little bit of extra movement that otherwise wouldn't be there. Unique movement, not just regular movement. So it does give it some unique character. Highly recommend it. Again, kind of a replacement plugin for the desktop for halftime's that plugin. So highly recommend you check out Audio-Damage, guys. And of course, you'll find all the links to all of these different apps in the description below of the video. And again, if you guys don't like these particular plugins, definitely tell us what you think and write in the comments below. Next up is Klevgrand. These guys make a ton of awesome plugins and instruments as well. Really recommend this company. They make a couple of great tools for different effects. Their Squash It compressor plugin really adds some unique character to things. as well as their Haze stereo tool. Another great plugin to check out, guys. Highly recommend it. It's going to be, it was actually featured in a bunch of different videos from Henny the Business. If you guys don't know him, check his channel out. Great shout out, great video, great channel. Henny the Business, check him out. And then finally, their DAW cassette plugin, guys, is a really great tape emulation plugin. Highly recommend it. We use it on a bunch of different tracks here. It's going to really, I think it's really going to give that sort of desktop plugin feel right on the iPad. So it's really going to emulate all of those popular tape plugins that people use on the desktop for different music, from trap music and hip hop music and other genres. This is going to emulate that, and so we highly recommend this plugin. One of the greatest tape stop plugins that you can find on the iPad. And so that's it. That's all of our plugins that we're recommending. Again, if you guys don't like these choices, make sure to leave your comments below and tell us which plugins you guys like, especially the effect plugins for the iPad. And finally, guys, we're going to have our section of instruments. There's going to be a bunch of great instruments we're going to recommend, 3 different major ones that we recommend that all new producers should be investing into once they start their musical career on the iPad. The first up we got, I'm not sure actually how to pronounce this, guys, if it's a MIDIculous or MIDIculous. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but these guys make a bunch of different great plugins, including awesome plugins like Bassalicious, Pure Synth, Neo Soul Keys. These guys, I mean, there's so many different plugins that is registered under this company. They work directly, of course, with gospel musicians, so they're going to have the greatest electronic piano sounds that you can find. Really highly recommend these guys' plugins. MIDIculous is how I'm going to pronounce it today. Next up, we got Korg Gadget, guys. This is going to be an awesome program. It's around $40. This program you gotta have to have. There's so many synthesizers and drum machines in here. Really great for new producers starting out because they're really easy to use. So really highly recommend checking out Korg Gadget. It's actually a full DAW, so you can actually produce full songs in here as well, in addition to having all these awesome instruments, guys. So Korg Gadget, really recommend it. A lot of different producers use this on the iPad. Personally, over here at Mobile Music Pro, we mostly just use it for some of the synthesizers, and we don't really use it for much of its drum machines, but the synthesizers are on there that are really, really great. So make sure you check that out. There's actually a bunch of in-app purchases as well. So check out Korg Gadget, guys. And finally, we have Sampletank. Sampletank, guys, the leading instrument application in the iPad genre, in the iPad ecosystem. Everybody needs to have a copy of this. They have a bunch of in-app purchases, but some of the default sounds that you get already are absolutely fantastic. In particular, the guitar sounds, guys. There's really not a whole lot of guitars on the iPad, and so I think that this is probably the best place to start for guitars and strings. It's just super cheap, $10. You can get it on a sale. Sometimes I think it's $20, but right now it's definitely $10. There might be a Thanksgiving sale, but definitely check it out, guys. All new producers on the iPad need to have Sampletank. They have everything from drums to strings to guitars to brass, anything you guys can name it, even piano sounds. Their grand piano sound is fantastic, really fantastic. So this is, again, a desktop class quality application brought down to the iPad because there is so much demand, guys. There's so much demand for these professional studio quality apps on the iPad, and there's going to be more demand as the years go by. So definitely check it out, guys. Sampletank by IK Multimedia, a great, fantastic app. So that's it for today's video. We hope you guys enjoyed this. We first want to apologize for our first video. The audio on there, there was a bit of a mistake. We thought we were recording from the correct microphone, but we were not. It was the desktop microphone. So rest assured, guys, all videos from here on out will have the proper audio quality. But we really appreciate everybody for stopping by, checking out this video. We really, again, hope you guys learned something. We hope this was educational and informal. We're going to be doing a bunch more videos like this on the channel, and soon we're going to be getting into some actual iPad music production videos instead of just kind of these high-level videos. But guys, we're really excited to be here and really excited for you to be here with us on this journey. So until next time, guys, we'll see you later.